What's up? It's your boy Lexio, but back at it again with a brand new video. And today we're gonna be talking about Texas and Arizona state highways. The reason why I chose this was because it's been an idea I've had for a while since 2022, but never really fully executed out until recently this year. So happy New Year, everyone, and hope you enjoy this video. So we'll be starting with Texas 121. Texas 121 connects Fort Worth with Melissa and runs from State Highway 78 in Bonham to I-35W in Fort Worth. It is known in Texas for the section between State Highway 183 and Texas 114 as it connects with Fort Worth with the DFW airport and goes through the cities of Grapevine, Bedford, and Euless. While to the north, it bypasses the city of Dallas but goes through the DFW Metroplex as the Sam Rayburn Tollway, which ends at US 75. After that, 121 joins up with US 75 going northbound, and then it splits a few miles later, like just in Melissa, and then and it goes northward there and as the Sam Rayburn Highway. But it's more of a surface street because if you've ever seen it, it turns back into like what say per se. Like if you ever seen US 380 now, it say it looks like that. Yes, yeah. Arizona Loop 12. Well, this is one of my favorite freeways, I have to admit, and yeah, I've kind of been fascinated with it ever since I first did the Arizona video back then. So I guess I might as well talk about it because it hardly got talked about in that video. Um, Phoenix's premier semi-loop that was a part of Arizona's plan for freeways in Phoenix was finally completed in 2019. Ed Pastor Freeway portion was completed then after years of blocking opposition before the 1980s. Known as either the Ed Pastor Freeway, South Mountain Freeway, or the San Freeway. Also the Red Mountain Freeway, I forgot to say that. Running for 78 miles from I-10 to US 60. It goes by, has interchanges with Loop 101, US 60, State Road 87, State Road 24, State Road 143, and I-10. Most of stack interchange because, same goes with Loop 21. Like in between, before it ends at a specific freeway, yeah, there's still stack interchanges, and yeah. Arizona Loop 101 finished in 2002. The 61-mile loop ends at I-10 and Loop 202 going with about at least 3 lanes in each direction, connecting with Interstate 17, State Road 51, Loop 202, and US 60. This freeway carries a great deal of traffic and it's just pure amazing because Arizona freeways are probably like I'm usually split between which highways look the best, Arizona or Texas, and they never fail to disappoint. But Colorado's a very good mention. Utah too, because when some of these highways peak, they're very good. They're very good. Arizona Loop 303, a relatively new freeway that's not complete, unlike the other two fully constructed major loops talked about in this video. Its state for projects extended from Van Buren Street to MC 85, known as the Bob Stump Memorial Parkway. It is sometimes a surface street and sometimes a freeway like Loop 12, which will probably be the last thing talked about. Texas 78. This state highway runs from the Oklahoma state line to I-30 in southeast Dallas. Texas 78 primarily follows surface roads in Garland and in Dallas. It is known as Garland Road and Slash Avenue in part of Dallas and Garland where it crosses I-635. At a point in Garland, it goes up north and becomes Lavon Drive and meets up with the President George Bush Tollway, also known as State Highway 161, and goes towards Wiley, Sagchase, Lavon, Bonham. That's where 121 ends, ending at the Oklahoma state line. South of I-635, it veneers into Dallas as Garland Road, then East Grand Avenue, ending at I-30 east of downtown Dallas. Texas 183 from I-35E north of Northtown to I-35E north of downtown Dallas to I-20 in Fort Worth. Texas 183 goes through it all, intersecting with I-35E, I-20, I-30, I-820, Texas 114, Loop 12, Texas 121, the President George's Tollway, and I-35W. Known as the Airport Freeway, it takes off to Irving and plays the biggest part in the Irving interchange. I could do a video about that sometime, but let's start the Interstate series back up. In which it adapts express lanes and travels to forward en route, meeting 121 and running concurrent with it, and then I-820 splitting from it and becoming a surface street that intersects with I-30 and turning back into a freeway, only to end at I-20 in Fort Worth. Texas 114. This freeway, sometimes good, sometimes a freeway. From the New Mexico state line to Texas 183 in Dallas, Texas 114 is vital in connecting Dallas with Westlake, Roanoke, and Irving, known as the John Carpenter Freeway, until its intersection with International Parkway and Grapevine, then taking the name of International Parkway until it returns to a surface street. The most popular section and most traffic is on the section from International Parkway to South Lake Boulevard, during which it runs concurrent with Texas 121. Another unique feature is for most of the Texas 114 freeway portion is its express lanes. It's basically like the Texas version of express lanes. So they're saying Tex express lanes because express lanes you can add the T and it sounds more like Tex. In Tex express lanes, which are usually one lane in each direction, two from William D. Tate Avenue to International Parkway. 114 then goes up north to a variety of cities. Um, and enters Lubbock after thus traveling to New Mexico where it ends at the state line. I'd like to expand a bit on this because this section over here, like after when it goes up north, yeah, it goes up north, but there's more freeway plan. There's a freeway extension planned soon because it turns back into a surface street after US after the US 377 intersection and yeah, it's supposed to be extended to I-35W soon. Texas 170. So this might have actually been one of the reasons why this video was delayed. It was it was just only recently open. It's a freeway as of 2023 that runs from I-35W to State Highway 114, known as the Alliance Gateway Freeway. It only runs for 6.5 miles, intersecting with US 377 in Fort Worth. It is planned for an extension soon. Okay, Loop 12. This highway primarily stays in Dallas, but outside of downtown, has most highways in the DFW Metroplex too. It intersects with I-30 in West Dallas, I-35E in South Dallas, and West Dallas. Intersects with I-35E and I-30 twice. US 175 in Dallas, I-45 in Dallas, US 75 in Dallas, north of downtown. It plays a big part in the Irving interchange and stays as a road for most of its life, known as either Buckner Boulevard, Ledbetter Drive, Northwest Highway, and Arbor Avenue, or the Great Trinity Forest Way. Intersecting with State Highway 78 in East Dallas, State Highway 183 in Irving, and State Highway 114 in Irving. It's a big interchange. I'll now like to expand on a few things, talk about a few things for now, because it seems as if this video is a little shorter than expected. I'd like to talk a bit about Beltline Road, which actually intersects with lots of these. So, at least a few of these go through Beltline Road, like per se, I'm pretty sure 183, possibly 114. I can't really get my mind around it because it's more of a not so amazing thing. But yeah, but there's lots to say, but there's not lots to say. Let me expand more on the Interstate series and where it's been. So as you know, there should be a few more videos coming in the Interstate series. The two states which could I should be doing which could be changed interchangeably are Illinois and Alabama. It's for sure those two states, Illinois and Alabama. And those are the plans for future of the history of future of the Interstate series because it needs to return and I need to start posting more consistently this year. Well, I'll also expand on maybe a few projects. I'll continue doing that too because variability with content is kind of a problem. And I can't always do the Interstate series because time might not always be on my side, so I might just do project videos to get content out. And once again, thank you for all the support. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the views. Yeah, please share this video. And yes, this is more of a. This video is back in slideshow format, and most videos are gonna be back in slideshow format because I don't know, slideshow format works sometimes, sometimes it doesn't. And yeah, you can't remember all the information. Once again, Loop 202, Loop 101, and Loop 303, which I can say I did explore more of that, and it's still under construction. Extension. It's just like as most of these are, because most of these you either have been the freeway portions either have been extended or are going to be extended. So yeah, this is stuff like of state highways. I just want to explore all the highways around the interstates mentioned in the Texas and Arizona videos because I might do this for more states. Expand on the roads around the interstates because it's quite an interesting spin-off, I believe. Once again, yes, it's been me, Lexiobo. Thank you, and I'll probably see y'all next week if I have time.